Do you think you have to have a little more deeper medical science knowledge during this pandemic? Yes, only for those people who wanted to have a little more deeper clarity on medical science. I just wanted to give you a very simple explanation on vaccine. Because still there are a lot of people, they don't know who all can take vaccine and who all should not take vaccine, and what are the aspects we have to consider while taking vaccine. So these are the things we're going to discuss today. Number one, what is meant by vaccine? From where it is being produced? It is being produced from the microbes, whether it is bacteria or virus. From that, the vaccine is being produced. So what is the big deal here? What are the things we have to focus on? The number one thing we have to focus on is we should know the little clarity what kind of medicine category it comes under. There are 4 types of medication we have been following. One is for diagnostic purpose. These kind of medication for used only to find out what kind of infection, what kind of problem we have in our body. That's we use diagnostic medication. And a second category is called treatable medications. And treatable medications like a symptomatic relief, like if you have a painkiller, that's everything comes under treatable medication. And curable medications like a complete eradication. For example, antiviral, antibacterial, all such things will give you complete eradication from the microbes. So that's called curable medications. And fourth category, which is called preventive medication. It's also called prophylactic therapy. So in fact, the vaccine, it comes under prophylactic therapy. Prophylactic therapy is nothing but the disease before it comes to you, to the preventive measure. So you should be careful on what is vaccine. So vaccine cannot be taken, the person who is already infected cannot take vaccine. The person who are healthy can take vaccine. If you have a disease already, if you take vaccine, so you are giving additional burden to your immune system. So see, how the vaccine is actually being produced? We have just reduced the virulent power, as I told you earlier. Reducing the virulent power and injecting in your body, administering into your body to develop kind of training to your immune system. So next time whenever the immune system see this kind of microbes in your bloodstream, it can identify and it can fight against that infection, and it can give you the protection. That's all the logic behind the vaccine actually. So if you have already infection, if you take it, then again you are giving additional infection to your immune system. Your immune system may not be able to work on that case. This is number one. Number two is the second most important factor you have to remember is the storage, which is most important for vaccination. For most of the vaccine, every vaccine, it will have a recommended storage. This is a storage and this is a dosage it should be given. So the storage and dosage is the most important thing. So what kind of, for example, if you take normally vaccine, sometimes we'll freeze it, we'll put it in the freezer, sometimes we'll keep it in the refrigerator. Some vaccine, normally most of the vaccine, the temperature they have given is 2 to 8 degrees Celsius. Some vaccine, like a BA or like chickenpox vaccine, we have minus 50 degree to minus 15 degree. That's a recommended storage condition. So we have to maintain the temperature same way. So what will happen if you don't maintain the proper storage temperature? The microbes can change, can become viable, because it is the potency, the power may get increased, because reduced, when it is reduced condition, when the power is being reduced, your immune system can handle that thing. But when the virus is able to live alive, you may not be able to handle. So that's why the temperature should be in a very cautiously we have to note down the temperature, the storage condition. See here in the COVID-19, the vaccine, the recommended temperature is minus 70 degrees Celsius. So you should be very careful on that. Check before you take the vaccine, check these 2 things. This is only for awareness. I have created this video. Thanks for watching. And in the next video, I'll bring what is meant by antibiotic and what is meant by subtherapeutic dosage, what is meant by resistance. Everything will be see one by one. So if you like the video, please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you.